Your line is now unmuted.
Hi, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Can you hear us? Yeah. Cool. How are you tonight? Loud and clear. Okay. Good to see you, Tapigua. I'm super happy that you're here.
Woohoo, me too.
Okay, who is here? Tell us. Position and Elsie, who is here? Share with us. Joanna, VP MarCom. Edmonton. VP MarCom, well, good.
I don't see any OGXers. Director Latin American. Hey, there's one. Okay. You damn job in that place.
Director of MarCom, good.
Oh, basketball game. That's awesome. Yay, Peonies OGX from MRU. Woohoo.
Nice to meet you too. Okay. Okay, OGX and MarCom, that's cool. 12 attendees, we are happy to have 12 attendees.
Look how many from MRU.
Yes, many from MRU. That's great.
Yeah.
So, well, welcome to the new funnel stage open space that we are going to be holding, Erika and me. So please, guys, feel free. We are going to go through a small PPT, super quick PPT, and after the session, this is going to be an open space just for you to ask all the questions that you have regarding this new funnel. So I hope you already had your questions ready. And we hope after the presentation you can have more clarity in everything. So thanks for coming, and we are going to be starting now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so basically, you guys, I hope have seen this already by now. This is the revamped customer funnel that Vicki and I have put together after a lot of meetings we've had over the past couple weeks on how to make leads and lead conversion more clear and easy for you guys to follow. So typically, as you guys might know, MarCom gets does all the promotions and leads on Salesforce, and then we take those leads and convert them into EPs. However, what we found was there was a lot of confusion between what a lead actually was. And as MarCom understood it, a lead was somebody who has already understood what the basic principles and has a good understanding of the exchange programs. However, what we found was that more than half of our leads were brand new strangers that we found had just signed in by seeing a poster, maybe seeing an Isaac logo somewhere, Google, whatever, LinkedIn especially recently, and they signed in and to our platform, and they actually had no real understanding of what Isaac was. And so coming from this, we saw that a lot of the people we contacted were actually just like people who were not qualified to join our programs. And this leads to a lot of unnecessary phone calls on our behalf, a lot of people who end up not going on exchange, and a lot of wasted effort on our part. And so we've come up with these stages that will help us to tell all the different people apart so we know where we need to be focusing our efforts in our LCs. So Vicki is going to start by explaining some of the different stages specifically for MarCom.
Okay, so for MarCom, basically, we are going to be dividing our leads in stranger, contacted, and engaged info session. So the main point here, guys, is that all the leads that we have been generating so far, we still with the mindset that we need qualified leads instead of quantity leads, because what we need is to get the specific profiles that OGX need. So in order to accomplish that, we need to know what the specific subproducts, countries, profiles OGX needs, so MarCom can build promotional materials according to that and get that leads for OGX. So we're still thinking that engaging possession leads are the most important leads that MarCom should be generating. And I'm going to explain you what is the difference between a stranger and engaged in possession lead. So basically, a stranger is a person who hasn't had any previous information or complete information about ISEC. It's a people who maybe was like just walking on the university and saw a poster, so so it's a stranger because they got excited, but they don't really understand the program at all. So they don't know if which countries we are promoting. They don't know the process. They maybe don't know the cost of the program. So this is a complete stranger. But the people that we are going to be, but our work as MarCom is convert that stranger in an engaged info session lead. That means that we are going to educate all the strangers that we are getting, and we are going to convert them to engaged info session leads. That means that after the info session, the lead already understood everything about the program, and this lead is still willing to go on an exchange. If this lead is still interested, this is the qualified that we need. So now, as you can see, we have 3 stages: stranger contactation, and these 3 leads are on MarCom. So that means that MarCom is in charge of contacting strangers. So this is when MarCom is going to change the phone. No. No. I think it's over it. It's good now?
Cuts in and out. Maybe speak a little slower.
Okay, so, okay, I'm going to just repeat the Salesforce template part. Okay, so I was saying that nowadays MarComs are uploading leads to Salesforce by their own, or I am uploading your leads for you. So what I need is that this Salesforce template, you use this Salesforce template to upload your lead as engaged in possession leads. We don't want strangers. We want qualified leads, educated leads that after the info session are still willing to go. That is the most important part for MarCom. So what I need is, if you are going to send me this Salesforce template leads, is because you already educate that leads and you still focus on that. Remember, quality versus quantity. And this is how the Salesforce template looks like. Like, unfortunately, it looks now very small. But if you can go to the funnel stage, you can see now that it's changed and engaged info session lead. So we don't need more strangers. We need engaged info session leads. And now what we are going to be doing as MarComs, guys, is we are going to be measuring our conversion rate in between engaging possession leads and in progress leads. So in that way, we are going to know how many qualified leads we are generating and how many of that qualified leads actually they are becoming EPs. So this is how MarCom is going to be working, and now you understand that there are leads that are like not having any education about ISX. So is our role as MarCom to educate the leads, make them become engaged info session leads, and then OGX is going to be taking over to that leads.
Perfect. So how does OGX fall into this funnel? They definitely come in at the very end here on the last 2 stages. So from Engage Info Session, those are the leads on Salesforce that you want to be contacting. You want to be engaging these people and giving them those consultations. So whether you do your consultation in small groups, you do it in one-on-ones, you do it over a coffee chat, whatever, this is what this stage is. This is your lead's chance to engage with you and to get all the final details they need to make their decision about Isaac. So at this point, you'll be going with them, making sure that they have the proper profile, they have the good competency, willingness to learn, all of those kind of things that we interview for, and ensure that they are ready to go abroad for their exchange. At this point, you will also ensure that your lead has the chance to ask you all kinds of questions about the logistics of the program so that they have all the information they need to make their decision. At the end of the Engage consultation phase, this is when your EP will decide whether they will sign up and continue with the Isaac program, be converted into an EP, or whether they are not interested right now or interested in another semester. One thing I want to note for all of you, MarCom and OGX, is that at any point during this customer funnel, if a lead does not respond to you within 2 weeks from changing stages, that is when they will be marked as not interested. Because in Isaac, we want people who are going to work for this, who want to go and want to participate, and we don't want the people who are going to just drain our resources and have us keep calling them week after week after week when they never have the intention of answering. So they get 2 weeks chance to change stages. If they don't change within 2 weeks, they're marked as not interested. However, the other phase is interested at a later date or interested in another semester, and that option will be for people who let you know that currently they cannot participate in the program, but they would like to be contacted in another approximately 4 months from now. So at any time during the stage between stranger to stranger contacted, Engage Info Session, or Engage Consultation, your EP lead can be changed to interested in another semester or be withdrawn completely from the process and be marked as not interested. So for OGX, if they decide that they do want to go through with the program after the Engage consultation phase, that is when you will convert them on Salesforce into an EP the same way that we always do and direct them towards EXPA and EP Online so that they can create their profiles and sign up and do their payments, etc. Nothing is changing for that process. It's just that we need to be able to track how many people are going from Engaged Info Session to Engaged Consultation to see if you guys are doing your job properly, as well as how many people are going from Engaged Info Session into the EP stage to see if we're able to convert those people and ensure that the MarCom job is getting the right leads so that we can run our programs properly.
So, like, just a quick reminder, guys, like engaged info session means that the lead is educated. Like, I know some of you are doing calling and you are like providing the lead with all the information that they need. Like, I don't know, some of you are doing that, like all the processes, the costs, the programs, the countries, you are doing by phone. So as long as your stranger is educated, you need to convert this lead and engage info session, even though maybe this lead is not going through an info session, but if he is receiving all this information and he's still willing to go after this phone call, he is going to be called now engage info session. So just to clarify that point. And just like another like announcement that Erika and me have is that we are going to be holding some info sessions starting not this Thursday, next Thursday, March 24th, in order to help you in raising. What that means, we are going to be holding virtual info sessions every Thursday from 6 to 7 and 9 to 10, global citizen and global talent. And how this is going to work, we are going to be sending an email through Hotspot to all the people who is labeled as a stranger. We are going to be sending the promotion of these virtual info sessions, the information, and we are going to also be promoting these virtual info sessions through Facebook. So what we are going to be doing is helping you to convert these strangers into educated leads, into engaged info sessions. So OGX and MarCom are going to be working together to hold these different virtual info sessions these weeks in order to helping you to increase your conversion rate in terms of raising. So just help us with the promotion, because we are going to be starting next Monday, to all these initiatives that the NST of MarCom and OGX are going to be running with Erica and me. So hopefully after this, also you can be able to increase your raising conversion rate. And these are all the things that we are doing to improve all together as a raising in OGIP and OGCTP.
Exactly. All right, so at this point, we want to open the conversation up to you guys. Hopefully you've seen this before. You guys have your questions ready. If we haven't already addressed it in our presentation, we want to know your questions now to ensure that this method is super clear. Because I'll be honest with you, we've already put this all up on Salesforce, and you guys should already be using this kind of funnel. So please, please, please ask your questions now. No questions? MarCom is supposed to be calling leads. OGX has still been calling. Is that all right? So MarCom is supposed to be calling the strangers, the people who have absolutely no idea what's going on, to invite them and get them to come to an info session. So in that aspect, that's what MarCom should be doing. OGX should be calling the leads that have already been engaged. So they will be able to follow up and provide the more detailed information to those leads. So both of you will now be lead calling. MarCom lead doesn't have to necessarily be phone calls, but you'll be contacting them. Whereas OGX should be calling those leads to get them to go to the consultation. So that is kind of the right understanding, I think.
Doesn't TML prospective members?
I don't think TM emails prospective members. They might be if it's, so the leads are divided between program. They choose a program when they sign up, whether it's Global Citizen, Global Talent, or Global Leader. For Global Leader, yes, TM would be involved in that process. Between MarCom and OGX. Internet was cutting off in the beginning, so you've probably already mentioned this. Tabling leads from our sheet are stranger or stranger contacted.
This is a stranger. Why? Because this stranger is not educated. Remember, like, as long as this stranger is invited to an info session, it's going to be a stranger contacted. So if you did tabling and you invited this stranger to an info session, like, this is a stranger contacted. But like I think, like, maybe like if you are just having the info session right after the same day, is going to be effective. But if no, I just mark these leads as strangers, because maybe it's going to be very good that you send a reminder to them to go to the info session. I think, like, for me, it's more important that you document engage info session leads, Maddie. So you can have your Excel sheet in table and let them fill out the sheet as you know. And after contact them and after have the info session, send me the sheet and I can just upload the information for you and update that leads that we really want, that engage info session leads. The strangers, like, it's cool, but we are not focused on getting a lot of strangers. We really want to get info session leads. For the virtual info sessions, is NSTMC must email our strangers, or do we have to control that? No, we are going to be emailing them for you. Like, you, the only thing that you need to do in your LC is promote or share our posts that we are going to be doing on our ISEC in Canada Facebook page. So share through your fan page, LC fan page, the post, and that's it. And maybe promote in your internal groups. I mean, like, if you want, like, but actually we are going to be emailing for you, your stranger. So you don't need to worry about anything. Any other question, guys? Do you have a schedule when you guys are emailing so we know essentially who not to? Okay, John, we are going to be emailing all the strangers every Monday. Every Monday we are going to be emailing the list that we generated 2 weeks ago. So I don't know how to say 2 weeks. Past 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. Every 2 weeks ago. So we are going to be emailing them. So if they are interested, are going to be receiving the specific schedule and the specific link that they need to join, and it's going to be happening every Thursday. So that's how you know. Is there an email template to invite people to info sessions? There is, Madi, but you don't need to have it at all because we are going to be emailing your strangers. And if you want to email your own strangers, you can use the pictures that we are going to be posting in the Facebook page.
I think, Vicky, does she mean, like, if they're running an info session at their campus, is there a specific email for that?
There is not a specific template, but we can provide one, Maddie, if you need it. Like, we can talk about it. I can send you the email that we are going to be using for invite the strangers to join the info session. So you can just, like, actually take it as an example. I will do it. Yes, I will email all the VPs so they can know what their leads are receiving.
So for the first session, I'm contacting interested for the semester. Okay, so for the first session, are we contacting interested for another semester? No, I don't think we will be contacting interested for another semester, simply because we don't know how long ago, like, interested for another semester was. Those ones essentially for you guys would translate into stranger contacted, I think, at this level. So please make sure that you guys follow up with your interested for another semester to find out if they're interested for this semester. If they are interested for right now, either you can do your info session at your LC and get them engaged. You can send them to the virtual info session as well. They're more than welcome to come to that. But just make sure that they know that there's a difference and that there's opportunity available to attend the info session either way. I hope John's listening as well, though, even if it's not John on the laptop.
Okay. Any other question, guys? Okay, we have one. Okay, one last question, I promise. No, it's okay, Darnima.
We want questions. We want questions.
If you're contacting people only from 2 weeks earlier, the first email will exclude all other leaks, correct? What we are going to be doing, Tarmina, is I'm going to, the first two emails, the first two info sessions, I'm going to be contacting leads since December. So like hopefully December, January, February, and March. Just the first two info sessions. After this, if they are not showing up, that means that they don't really want to do it, right? So after these two info sessions, I'm going to be just contacting 2 weeks, two weeks ago. So yes, I'm going to be contacting leads since December. The leads that I am not contacting are from November to the past. I don't know. You understood. I know you understood.
To give you guys some context, currently on sale, one stranger leads that have never been contacted. They've never been updated from the past like 4 or 5 months. And so we'll be inviting all of them to attend the virtual info session so that we can make sure that we have the biggest impact as possible. And then after that, hopefully the open or the strangers will be a lot less, and you guys will be able to start handling it as we move forward into summer as well.
And guys, just to clarify, like if your strangers are attending to our info session, what we are going to be doing is like sharing a Google Sheet with them. So at the end of the info session, they can actually sign in for the program in that Google Sheet. And what I'm going to be doing after every info session, I'm going to be updating the status of your stranger. So if your stranger attended to that info session, after the info session, this stranger is going to become an engaged info session lead. So you don't need to do anything. And automatically, OGX is going to be on charge of contacting him. But like it's very important that you help us to promote these virtual info sessions, because if we can't reach a lot of people and these people is still interested, it's going to be easy for you as LCs to manage these leads. Like it's a huge advantage that you are getting from the MC and NST, and we hope Erica and me, we are working very hard, guys, because this is not easy. We are running 4 info sessions per Thursday, and it's not easy to coordinate, but we are thinking that with this we can help you a lot with the raising conversion rate to raise more EPs. So hopefully you take advantage and help us to promote this virtual info session like crazy, like literally like crazy.
And so just to look at it, like after the 2-week period, you are in charge of changing the funnel stage on Salesforce? No. So we'll be updating the ones who attend the info session, and we will be continuing to send out the emails for the 2-week period EP leads all the way through probably till the end of April or so, like just to hit up this summer peak and help you guys out as much as possible. Once though we have moved on from the summer peak, like focus on raising period, then you guys will start to be able to take care of your own leads once again. So yeah. Can we market the info session on our respective Facebook page?
Yes, like I mean, you can share your this post in your Facebook page and promote it. That's what we need, Tapigua. So every Monday we are going to be sending the email and also posting this promotional material that we already have for the info session. So you can just share it in your own Facebook page and promote it.
Yeah, in fact, please do that, because then we'll be able to get more people interested.
Yes, we want people in that info sessions. Like we are going to start to run it, and if we don't get people, we are going to stop it. So we really need your help to make that info sessions worthy. So we are hoping to get like crazy attendees.
Must have missed this, but when is the first online info session?
March 24th. March 24th, like in next Thursday, not incoming, next Thursday, March 24th. The first email is going to be sent next Monday, and the post is going to be as well next Monday. So March 24th is going to be happening. And please, remember that it's very important to split our programs because we are focused in very different target markets. So we are going to be holding Global Citizen and Global Talent at 6 and 6:30, and Global Talent and Global Citizen as well, but at 9. So we are going to be having, as already said, 4 different info sessions. So the leads that cannot attend at 6 p.m., they can attend maybe at 9 p.m. So that's the reason, because we have different schedules. And also because of the different time zones that we have in Canada.
Mm-hmm. Maddie, a question about having your own info sessions during summer peak. I actually would highly recommend that you do have your own info session, simply because a lot of people also like to have that in-person touch point. They like to visit Isaac, see that you're real people, and have those conversations on their own. So while we will be supporting with virtual info sessions, I do believe that you should be having in-person info sessions the same as you would normally. Oh, Leanne. Cute. Will the times of the info sessions be in the emails? Yes, the times of the info sessions and all the details, including the link, will be in the email that reminds about the info session as well.
In order to know how an info session, a virtual info session email looks like, I'm going to be CCing, I think, OGX, so you can know, guys, how we are actually reaching your strangers. And if you have any question or something, you can actually go to the email and see when the virtual info sessions are happening. So, and we are going to be promoted in ISEC in Canada group, so don't worry that as well. If you don't have any other question, could you just send me a happy face to see that you are happy with this new funnel and you are already understood everything? So thank you, Tapiwa. Okay, okay. Happy faces, happy faces, happy faces. Oh, super happy face. That's great. Andrea, okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, so then I hope you guys take this information. Please tell it to all your other members, your fellow VPs, talk about it. If you have any more questions, please reach out to me or to Vicky in either our respective Facebook groups, or you can send us an email or whatever you guys feel is necessary to make sure that you truly, truly, truly understand anything and that all your doubts are completely gone and you'll be using this 100%.
Yes, please, it doesn't matter that we already made this session for you. If you still having questions, reach out to us, because we really want that you have clarity in all of this to make our operation stronger, and we are willing to help you guys in this last month. And I remember, last opportunity of don't miss summer peak. You just have 1 month, so let's work together and make it happen. So have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for attending to this meeting.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Your line is now muted.
Is the video?